morning. This is episode 73 of MLB 19 itself, from the weekends and on the weekends. If you guys are tuning in and want to catch more MLB 19 from the weekends and on the weekends, I'm going to be getting Final Fantasy 8 in a couple weeks. Borderlands 3 will be on September 13th. So make sure you guys hit that like button and turn on notification bell if you guys haven't gotten the opportunity to. If anybody in the chat has a Facebook and a Twitter account using the hashtag #IamACreatorCommunity, tweet it out, share a comment, add it to a playlist. The more people we bring in, the more we all grow and win together. Let's go, let's grow. Well, we watch our videos in full. We like the videos, we tweet about, share them. We add them to a playlist. We'll leave a meaningful comment down below once we've done the rest and never ask anything back in return. Series finale, Detroit Tigers visiting the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates won the first one 7-5. On the weekends and on the weekends. As Tyson Ross, the .7 record, 5.30 ERA, will be starting for the Tigers defense. So how are you guys doing this morning? Hopefully you guys are doing continuously good. I've also been getting authorizations that some of the people are actually back to the first day of elementary, high school, or whatever. But I've been out for 5 years. My lover's been out for 14. You know, it's always a good feeling when anybody has their first day and they start feeling nervous, you know, getting back to where they need to be. And you know, when I was a kid, I was scared. I was scared of getting my first one intact, but I don't have to worry about it anymore. As anybody can see, you know. Been at W for 2 years, love what I'm doing and some of the other stuff. Starting for the Pirates defense, Joe Musgrove. In the start of the season, 2-0 record, 1.38 ERA. He's given up 13 hits, 4 walks, and 14 strikeouts to his resume. And starting for the Tigers offense, Sonny Mercer, batting .254, 9 home runs, 24 RBIs to his credit. Series finale. Pirates won the first one 7-5. Here's the pitch to him. Strike one. So how are you guys doing today? Hopefully you guys are well. I also have something going on later on today with I might make my return to the art studio today, but it all depends what's going to be going on from there, since I have 3 to 11 and 2 to 11 tomorrow. Ground ball to left center field. He gives it to first baseman, 1 away. I also got my first ball this morning since I went to go use the bathroom earlier. I'll get to that in just a moment. Here's starting lineup for the Detroit Tigers. Miguel Cabrera batting .330, Nick Castellanos batting .317. Miguel Cabrera of the Tigers offense leads the Tigers in on-base percentage of an average of .340. This guys can see in the chat. Here comes the third baseman, Zamir Candelario, batting .292 in an average season for the Tigers offense. But yeah, I go in 3 to 11 today. It was just kind of almost a sort of sift, but my coach is going to help me fix my court schedules, as I'm only allowed to a good maximum wage every 2 weeks, so see what happens from there. Ground ball to left center field, and that will be a single for the Tigers in the series finale. Here it is one more time. If you guys have any questions, type it in the chat. Pay it forward and be rewarded. Never ask anything back in return. I don't know when my love's going to be coming back to the chat, but it'll be after I get her a new phone charger and pay my phone bill today, so it won't be a problem. Strike one. Miguel Cabrera batting .330, 7 home runs, 30 RBIs. He holds a 19-game hitting streak with the Tigers offense. New York Yankees over the Rays 4-3.
He's had an amazing season.
He's pitched by Musgrove. Fly ball to right center field, and he makes the catch, and that's the second out for the Tigers offense. Here comes right fielder Nick Castellanos, 7th in the American League with an average of 317, 14 home runs, and 36 RBIs to his credit. Oakland Athletics defeating the Orioles 2-1 to their credit. Tigers sitting at base runner first with 2 outs. And the series finale from the weekends and on the weekends. Seattle Mariners hosting the Royals 2-1. The umpires today for the series finale, guys: Ricky Holiday, Dale Parker, Matthew Voss, and Dave Lawrence. I was gonna do Borderlands 2 this morning from Tuesdays and Wednesdays, but that's gonna be next week. So we'll get that started in the morning by Tuesday. So I'm planning on not going to that meeting, most likely out of the state or something like that. So it's all good. Ground ball to second. He gives it to second baseman, and the side is retired in the series finale. Tigers lead 1. Game 2 of 2. As we go to bottom of the first, 0-0. Coming to the mound for the Tigers defense, guys, and it's at Tyson Ross making his 13th start of the season. He has a 4-7 record, ERA of 5.30. He's given up 79 hits, 8 walks, and also 46 strikeouts to the resume. Due-off for the Pirates offense, starring Marte, batting .294, 4 home runs, 36 RBIs, and 17 stolen bases. Ross gives a sign. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball to straight center field. He gives it to first, 1 away. Good quick pick by the Tigers defense. And here comes the starting lineup for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Josh Bell batting .316. So far for the Pirates offense, he's been having 237 at bats, 75 hits, 9 home runs, and 37 RBIs. Here comes the third baseman Colin Moran batting .269. Ross gives a sign. Here's the first pitch in game 2 of 2. Fly ball to center field, and that's out number 2 for the Pirates. Here comes second baseman Adam Fraser, batting .293, 5 home runs, 28 RBIs to his credit. His Ross was 4-7 record. Strike 1. But yeah, if you have any questions, guys, type it in the chat. I will be getting Final Fantasy VIII in a couple weeks by September 3rd. I also have to pay the rest of the cash and get my copy of Borderlands 3, which that will be taking over Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Atlanta Braves hosting the Mets 3-0. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. On my love's behalf. Ball 2. Todd Fraser's average is a .293. As guys can see in chat. Pay it forward and be rewarded as much as you can, guys. James Cox was live yesterday, so he missed us so much when I jumped in to his live chat. All he had to do was do a couple things, but he is doing quite well as we speak after last week. Ball 3. On deck, Dickerson batting .263. Comes to 3-2 by Ross. Foul ball to left, strike 2.
The next 3-2.
Fire ball to center field again, and he makes the catch, and the side is retired. In the series finale from the weekends and on the weekends. As we go to top of the second, 0-0. If you guys can hear me, type 1 in the chat, if you guys can. Now batting Kristen Stewart, batting .216, 8 home runs, 25 RBIs. To begin game 2 of 2.
First pitch.
Here's the pitch by Musgrove, strike 1.
That's taken for strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but He may not get another pitch like that to swing at.
He on 1 count. Fireball to left center field, and he makes the catch, 1 away. Houston Astros over the Cincinnati Reds, 8-5.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today.
Here's the defensive lineup for the Pirates defense. Corey Dickerson, Sard Marte, Zospel, Francisco Cervelli. On the mound, Joe Musgrove, Gregory Polanco, and Starling Marte. Here comes the second baseman, Nico Goodrum, on the road with the Tigers offense. He has an average of 352, 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. He's batting 300, 11 home runs, and 30 RBIs of the season. So far, Men in Black still has a good lead. It still has a good financial lead for the Idol, and what else is there? Also Black and White for the night to sign. And once I'm gonna continue to get in touch with Ron from management, see if he can still approve February 7th and 8th, so my love and I can have a 3-peat. Most likely in the order. Foul ball to left, strike 2. So we'll see what happens. I just think there's another good possibility of an opportunity that can be done. Check swing, and he struck him out. And that's the second out for the Tigers offense. Here it is one more time. So yeah, I have 3 to 11 today, 2 to 11 tomorrow. This is going to be a real busy Friday. Then I'm off the weekends. Then I'm off this weekend. So in the morning, you guys will get a new episode of baseball, and then it all depends what's going to be going on from there, but I'm thinking Marky Montauk batting 202, 10 home runs, 22 RBIs. I'm thinking about going back to, I'm not going to bring any games back, that's for sure. But, you guys might be able to get a new episode of Uncharted this week. So or maybe Monster Hunter World tomorrow. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Well, like I said, I'm going to keep Monster Hunter World right where it's at for now, until I get Final Fantasy VIII for Thursdays and Fridays. Ball 2. And Borderlands 3 will be taking over Borderlands 2, so that'll be by September 13th. And that's on a Tuesday, guys, not on a Wednesday, but Tuesday. On deck, Grayson Grenier, batting 172. But come to think of it, the 13th is actually on a Friday, so I'll have plenty of time. Ground ball to left center field. He gives it to first baseman, and the side is retired with 3 outs. 3 up, 3 down for the Tigers offense. As we go to bottom of the second, 0-0 in game 2 of 2. 2 up for the Pirates offense. I did see one come in the chat. Corey Dickerson, batting 263, 15 home runs, 45 RBIs to credit. Ross on the mound for the defense. Here's the pitch to him. Ball 1. Foul ball to left, strike 1. If you guys have any questions, type it in the chat. If anybody has a Facebook and a Twitter account of the hashtag I am a creator community, and they pop up to the first, and he makes the catch, 1 away for the Pirates offense. Pirates won the first one, 7-5. Here's the defensive lineup for the Tigers defense. Jordy Mercer, Nico Goodrum, Kristen Stewart, Grayson Grenier, Miguel Cabrera, Jordy Mercer, Nick Castellanos, and Zamir Candelario. Here comes the right fielder, Gregory Polanco, batting 240 and 13 stolen bases. Here's the pitch by Ross. Fly ball to right center field. It picks up a block, and it's gone. Santa Maria in the right center field. Solo shot. 9 home run by Gregory Polanco, 428 feet. As the Pirates take the first lead, it's 1-0 Pirates. Bottom of the second with 1 out. Oh my goodness. Take it out one more time. Solo shot to right center field in game 2 of 2.
It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to
Ross gets the sign, sets the target. Here's the pitch to him. Check swing, ball 1. Josh Bell is batting .316. Foul ball to left, strike 1.
The count evens up at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on.
The 1-1 by Ross. Strike 2. Kansas City Royals visiting the Mariners, 4-2. Here's the replay one more time. 7 inches, pitch speed is 84 miles per hour. For the out, Ross, 1-2 count. Ground ball to right center field. He gets it to first baseman, and the side is retired. Oh, wait a minute, that's out number 2, excuse me. Here comes Francisco Cervelli, batting .280, .258, 10 home runs, 34 RBIs to his credit. Just a pitch by Ross. 1-7 record. Foul ball to right, strike 1.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
So, my top moderator is all mine this weekend. So, I am, like I said, I'm getting a new phone charger with my first withdrawal today. So, I don't think phone chargers cost that much, really. Foul ball to right, strike 2. So, yeah, I'm getting a new phone charger, and she's also getting a new phone sometime this year. So, I told her, my love and I were talking about it earlier this week. I mean, yesterday. I told her, I said I would stick with a good strict budget, like between a 40 to 70 range, most likely, since I am getting a new phone during tax time. Since I've had this iPhone 6 since day 1 of December 15th of almost 2 years ago. So we go to the top of the third, Pirates up 1-0. So yeah, I would pretty much stick with that price range. Here comes Grayson Grenier, batting .172 in game 2 of 2. But I believe it won't be a problem at all. You know, I mean, if I get a new phone charger, I don't think it's going to cost that much. I mean, the outlet is good, but the USB cable, that's been the problem. Pretty much has been the only concern that why it will not charge for, you know. But that might be the only thing, or it might be just the outlet. But it all depends. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Grayson Grenier is batting .172. But it's all good. Fly ball to straight center field, and that will be a single for the Tigers. San Diego Padres over the Brewers, 3-2. Check it out one more time. If you guys would love to catch more MLB 19 from the weekends and on the weekends, you guys will get a new episode this weekend. So on Saturday and Sunday. Make sure you guys smash the like button. Smash the like button, guys, of the IamACreatorCommunity.com/IamACreator. It's like a Facebook. You guys can check it out and sign up at any time, most likely. If anybody in the chat, anyone in the chat has a Facebook and a Twitter account, tweet it out, share a comment, add it to a playlist. Because the more people we bring in, the more we all grow, win, and make a good difference. When we all grow together. Ball 2. Tigers sitting at base runner first with no outs. When we watch our videos in full, we like the videos, we tweet them out, share them, and we add them to a playlist. And we'll leave a meaningful comment down below once we've done the rest. And never ask for support back afterwards. If you guys have any questions about the idol or Night to Sign, let me know in the chat as we speak. And that was ball 3. Here comes the 3-0 count, strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the
Kansas City Royals visiting the Mariners 5-2. But I will be at the art studio today, so it won't be that bad. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Which I haven't, well for me, I haven't been to the art studio. I've just been I haven't been making that much of appearances this month. Swing and a miss, and that's the first out for the Tigers offense. Second strikeout by Joe Musgrove. Excuse me. Second out one more time.
Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Stepping in now, Jordy Mercer.
Ball 1. Jordy Mercer is 0 for 1 with a ground out in the first. In game 2 of 2. Hold on, I'm getting a little bit mixed up here. Strike 1. Musgrove gives sign. Here comes the 1-1. Ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to
I just had to send a quick message real quick. Foul ball to right, strike 2. So I don't think it's a concern or anything. Musgrove gives sign, sets a target. Here's the pitch to him. Fly ball to right center field. It picks up a block and he makes the catch, and that's the second out for the Tigers. Here comes the third baseman, Zamir Candelario. He singled his first time in game 2 of 2. But keep it in mind, guys. Men in Black still has the lead for the idol that Malone and I are going to be dancing to, and Black and White for Night to Sign, which I'm hoping Ron or a member of management can approve it as much as we can gather. Fly ball to straight center field, and he makes a good catch, and the side is retired. In game 2 of 2, series finale. Tigers leave 1 as we go to bottom of the third. Pirates up 1-0. But other than that, we're doing quite well. Love comes first before I do anything solitary, anything else to begin with. Just pay it forward, guys, and be rewarded. Never ask anything back in return.
One member of the front office told me, you have to be able to drive the baseball, even if that doesn't always mean hitting home runs. We aren't doing that, so we have a lot to figure out moving forward.
Now batting Kevin Kramer, batting .258, 4 home runs, 12 RBIs. Let's credit.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here comes
Here's the pitch by Ross. 0.7 record. Strike 1. So when I got back to the house after getting hold of my punt, I was on my way back. I had a couple of things for my late supper last night. One of my parents actually ordered me some dinner when I got back, since I didn't get back until after having Panda Express. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of Panda Express. It's actually kind of like a burger restaurant or something like that. Swing and a miss, and that's the first out for the Pirates. First strikeout by Tyson Ross. He has a 4-7 record of the season. Here it is one more time. But yeah, one of my stepmom and my dad actually stopped by and got me Burger King last night. So I'm like, why not? So I came back to the house after being with my puddin'. But her and I have now been together for 789 days. That is correct. So I had a burger and some fries, and then I had some Onze a couple times to wash a couple things down. And when it's orange juice, part of the juice mix, it really does not affect me, as a matter of fact. So, and I'm continuing as my special diet, trying to avoid every single fucking diabetes that's there, but it's not really that bad or a concern at the moment. Fly ball in the left center field, and he makes the catch, and that's the second out for the Pirates offense. Good catch by the Tigers defense. But it's all good, you know. I'm preventing that. Here comes Starlin Marte. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out in the first. Pirates won the first one, 7-5. Ross gives a sign. He nods his head. Here's the pitch. Strike one. But it's all good. It's all perseverance to anything better than any positive way. Ball one. Here's the pitch by Ross, 1-1 count. Bunt attempt, and he makes the catch for home base, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down goes the Pirates offense. As we go to top of the fourth, Pirates up 1-0. Game 2 of 2. Due up for the Tigers offense, first baseman Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 with a flyout in the first.
Pitch on the way.
Here's the pitch to him, ball one.
Is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Strike one. Fly ball to straight center field. And he makes the catch, 1 away. Chicago White Sox visiting the Chicago Cubs, 1-0. Here comes Nick Castellanos. He's 0 for 1 with a ground down in the first.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first.
Here's the pitch to him. Strike one.
Pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is
Here's the 0-1 count by Musgrove.
When you start going through that lineup the
Ball one.
and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So
84 miles an hour doing that slider. Foul ball to right, strike two. The Metropolitans visiting the Braves, 4-3. Fly ball to right, strike two.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers.
Fly ball to right center field. He picks up a block and he makes the catch, and that's the second out for the Tigers offense. In game 2 of 2. Here comes left fielder Crescent Stewart. He's 0 for 1 with a pop out in the second. The hit speed was an 89 miles per hour. Here's the pitch to him. Strike one. The 0-1 count by Musgrove. Foul ball to left, strike two.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fast.
If you guys have any questions, type it in the chat.
Sitting off speed right there.
Ball one. Kansas City Royals visiting the Mariners, 6-4. Crescent Stewart is 0 for 1. Ball two. And also the connection hasn't been bothering me today after the last couple of days, but it hasn't been that bad at this point. Swing and a miss. And he struck him out, and the side is retired.
Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 1-0.
Down in order go the Tigers offense. As we go to the bottom of the fourth, Pirates up 1-0. Due up for the Pirates offense, Colin Moran. He lined out his first time. Minnesota Twins hosting the Red Sox, 1-0. Here's the pitch by Ross. Strike one. So my love and I had a good romantic time over there last night, and you know, talk some business involving getting a new phone for the price range, and that's the first out for the Pirates. So I told her when I'm pretty much thinking about, I told her, I said I would go with a good price range instead of spending a lot of cash and whatnot. So I point out that I am getting a new Straight Talk phone. He says he's going to be staying with the Straight Talk company, so that's a good thing. And I'm also getting a new phone as well during tax time in 2020 before Night Sign and the Idol come right in the first quarter. Ball 2. So it won't be a problem at least. As we speak. Comes to 2-1 by Ross. Ball 3. On deck, Dickerson batting 262. Comes to 3-1 by Ross. Fly ball to left center, left line, and he makes the catch, and that's out number 2 for the Pirates offense. Here comes Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 with a pop out in the second. St. Louis Cardinals hosting the Marlins 2-0. 0.7 record of Tyson Ross. Strike 1. But let me know what you guys think in the chat. I'm dying to see, maybe not, if Alice and Leon Kennedy can come in this morning. And they pop up to left line, and he makes the catch, and the side is retired in game 2 of 2. As we go to top of the 5th, Pirates holding on to a 1-0 lead. But so far, I don't think Phantom of the Opera and Titanic are still going to get in there, but I still think Men in Black is still going to win. You know, going into next year. My love and I still have plenty of time to practice most of the time, so we're pretty much going to be still going to be good to go at this point and go from there completely. The Angels visiting the Blue Jays 2-1. Here comes Nico Goodrum. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the second. Here's the pitch by Musgrove. Strike 1. Boston Red Sox visiting the Twins 3-1. It's all good. Ball 1. Nico Goodrum is 0 for 1 in the series finale from the weekends and on the weekends. Ground ball to center field. And that will be a single for the Tigers in game 2 of 2. So tomorrow, I don't think I'm going to be live anymore today since I'm going to have transportation pick me up at the art studio at 2. Like I said, I have work 3 to 11 today, 2 to 11 tomorrow, and I'm off the weekend. So you guys will get a new episode of MLB 19 this weekend. So we're gonna be still gonna be good to go. So it won't be a problem at least, or a concern. Maki Matok is 0 for 1. Tigers staring at base runner first with no outs. The 1-0 count by Musgrove. Strike 1. So it'll be just fine at least. Just pay it forward, guys, and be rewarded. Never ask anything back in return. Fly ball to straight center field. He picks up a block to deep, and it will be gone. 2 on shot to straight center field. 11th home run by Maki Matok, 414 feet. As the Tigers take the lead for the first time in game 2 of 2. It's 2-1 Tigers, top of the 5th with no outs. Oh my goodness. Checking out one more time, guys, of the I Am a Creator community as we speak. Good timing, 84 miles per hour. Pirates won the first one 7-5. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. Grayson Grenier is 1 for 1 with a single in the third in game 2 of 2. So yeah, like I said earlier, as I brought up earlier, I will be getting Final Fantasy VIII in a couple weeks by September 3rd. And then 10 days after that, on September 13th, Borderlands 3 will be taking over Borderlands 2 for Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and then Final Fantasy VIII Thursdays and Fridays, starting on the 3rd of September. So it won't be a problem. Foul ball to right, strike 2. Here comes the 1-2 by Musgrove. Swing and a miss, and that will be the first out for the Tigers offense. Fourth strikeout by Joe Musgrove. Like I said, the connection hasn't been bothering me today. That's not too bad at the very moment. Here comes pitcher Tyson Ross. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the third.
Here comes the first pitch.
But it would be really nice if Leon and Alice would have, I mean, depending how Leon is feeling, I was hoping he can also come in the chat this morning. Foul ball to left in the stands, strike 2. But we'll see. He might still trying to recover from his sickness. And he struck him out. And that's out number 2 for the Tigers offense. Fifth strikeout by Joe Musgrove. Here comes Sorty Mercer. He's 0 for 2 with a flyout and a ground out.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Here's the pitch by Musgrove. Strike 1.
Over the outside, but in there for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
The 0-1 count by Musgrove. Ground ball to left center, to straight center field. And that is a single for the Tigers. In game 2 of 2. Here it is one more time.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan. Two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller.
Tigers standing at base on their first with 2 outs.
Above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Standing in now, Jeimer Candelario.
Strike 1. Little outside the zone. Zamir Candelario. It's 1 for 2 with a single in the first. Musgrove gives a sign. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. Zamir Candelario is 1 for 2 in game 2 of 2.
Working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding.
If you guys have any questions, type it in the chat. As we speak, just pay it forward and be rewarded.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up.
Fly ball to right center field. And he makes the catch, and the side is retired. In game 2 of 2. Here it is one more time.
Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th.
As we go to bottom of the 5th, Tigers up 2-1.
And welcome back.
But yeah, remember, we watch our videos in full. We like the videos, we tweet them out, sell them, and we add them to a playlist. We'll leave a meaningful comment down below once we're done the rest. If anyone has a Facebook and a Twitter account of the hashtag I am a creator community, those hashtag pay it forward. You guys let me know. And continue your predictions for the Idol and Night to Sign. It'll be on February 7th. The Idol will be by the end of the first quarter of March, I believe. Here comes Gregory Polanco. He's 1 for 1 with a solo shot in the second. Ross gives a sign. He nods his head. Here's the pitch to him. Strike 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again.
And I think we might be okay. At least.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Fly ball to right line, and that will be a double for the Pirates.
And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
We have 2 people on 8th double by Gregory Polanco. Here it is one more time in game 2 of 2. We have 2 people in the hot seat, 1 like. Can we get up to 4 likes in the chat, please? For the I am a creator community. Here comes Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out in the second. If you guys can hear me, type 1 in the chat if you guys are here. You guys can. Pirates staring at base runner second with no outs. Here's the pitch by Ross. Fly ball to straight center field, and he makes the catch, and that's the first out for the Pirates. Well, the base runner from second goes to third, and he gets the safely for the Pirates offense. Here comes Francisco Cervelli. He's flown out in the second. Atlanta Braves hosting the Metropolitans 4-4. St. Louis Cardinals hosting the Marlins 2-0. It's a pitch by Ross. Fly ball to straight center field. And he makes the catch, and that's out number 2 for the Pirates. When the base runner from third goes to home. And the Pirates even the score with the Tigers in game 2 of 2. It's now 2-2. Here comes Kevin Kramer. Kevin Kramer's 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the third. Ross gives sign. Here's the pitch to him. Strike 1. But pay it forward, guys, and be rewarded. Never ask anything in return. The 0-1 count by Ross. Strike 2. Tyson Ross has given up 13 balls and 34 strikes of a total of 47. One for the out. Ross 4-7 record. Fly ball to straight in the right center field. In game 2 of 2. And that will be a double for the Pirates.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact.
Here it is one more time. Cleveland Indians visiting the Rangers 3-0. Here comes the pinch hitter for the Pirates offense, Melky Cabrera, batting .307, 4 home runs, 22 RBIs, and 4 stolen bases. Here's the pitch by Ross. Ball 1.
Fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Now here's a ball.
Fly ball to right center field. He picks up a block, and it's gone. 2-run shot to right center field in game 2 of 2. 5th home run by Melky Cabrera, 377 feet. As the Pirates would take the lead, it's 4-2 Pirates. Bottom in the 5th with 2 outs. Oh my goodness. Heading on to almost the stratosphere to the moonlight, guys. Here it is one more time. 2-run shot to right center field. Ross gives a sign, he nods his head. Here's the pitch to him. Strike 1. Starwood Marte is 0 for 2 with a pop out and a ground out to his resume. Comes the 0-1 by Ross. Ball 1. A bunt attempt to the base, and that will be a single for the Pirates. Here comes Colin Moran. He's 0 for 2 with a line out and a ground out. Pirates staring at base runner at first with 2 outs. Here's the pitch by Ross. Foul ball at the left. Strike 1. Moran is 0 for 2 in the tap.
This catcher better be ready. That guy's looking to run at first base.
Here's the 0-1 from Ross.
Broken bat to third. He gives it to first baseman, and the side is retired. Here's a replay to right center field again, guys. It's a 2-run shot to right center field in game 2 of 2. As we go to top of the 6th, Pirates up 4-2. Coming to the mound for the Pirates defense, Michael Feliz, making his 43rd game this season, 0-4 record. He has an ERA of 4.80 and 55 strikeouts. Due up for the Tigers offense, Miguel Cabrera has suffered 2 flyouts in game 2 of 2. As you guys can see in the chat, from the weekends and on the weekends. Here's the pitch by Feliz. Strike 1.
Feliz has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms.
The more people we bring in, the more we all grow and win together.
This guy was tailor-made, man.
And together, all of us of the I Am a Creative community can make a good difference. Foul ball to left in the stands, strike 2. Hit speed was 70 miles per hour. Please give a sign. Fly ball to right center field, and that will be a single for the Tigers.
And you see on the graphic right there that
20-game hitting streak with the Tigers offense this season. Here it is one more time.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. We got to take a look at the
Tigers staring at base runner first with no outs. In game 2 of 2. Pirates won the first one 7-5. Here's the pitch by Feliz. Ball 1. Nick Castellanos is 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground out. Washington Nationals hosting the Phillies 2-2. Excuse me. Feliz hits the target. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Atlanta Braves hosting the Metropolitans 6-4. Feliz gets the sign. Here comes the 1-1 count. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Nick Castellanos is 0 for 2 in the chat, guys. As the guys can see. Ball 2. I'm also going to be getting a salad going after I'm done with this, so it won't be a problem. Ball 3. On deck, Kristen Stewart is batting .214. Here comes the 3-2 by Feliz. Oh my God. Hold on a second. Swing and a miss, and that's the first out for the Tigers offense. Wow, wow, wow. If it isn't Leon Kennedy. Leon, would you mind telling me what the hell is going on for me, please? I'm also expecting Alice. Where have you guys been? I mean, where have you been, buddy? I mean, I told my top moderator this week that you're battling through the sickness, I believe. Is that correct? Strike 1. But what the hell happened? Kristen Stewart is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a pop-out. But type it in the chat, guys. Here comes the 0-1 count by Feliz. And they pop up to left center field, and he makes the catch, and that's the second out from game 2 of 2. Here comes the second baseman, Nico Goodrum. He's 1 for 2 with a single. I've been taking care of my grandma. I am here now. That's good. My love and I were looking to see when your ass was going to come back in. You know, have you seen Alice, aka Teacup, anywhere this week? Because my love and I were going to give you guys some advice, most likely. At the Buyers Bullpen, Keela and Kyle Crick. Today is my birthday, August 22nd. Oh, happy birthday to you, my good buddy Leon Kennedy, as one of my top moderators. But I will tell my love that when I meet her at the art studio today. Hold on a second. I was gonna bring something up, but oh yeah, you haven't heard from Alice this week? I don't know where the fuck she is. Ball 1. But if you guys want to know the reason why my love has not been in the chat as my top moderator, it's because my love's fucking Sarzo hasn't been working that well. Fireball to straight center field, and then he makes the catch, and the side is retired. Tigers leave a couple more. As we go to the bottom of the 6th, Pirates are 4-2. From the weekends and on the weekends. Due up for the Pirates offense, Adam Fraser. He has flown out and he has lined out in game 2 of 2. Nice hamburger? Why, thank you, buddy. I just had to switch the profile pic. As a matter of fact, but it's not bad. I just had to switch something up, but... what was I gonna bring up? Guess what game is coming out next, in a couple weeks, buddy? Think about it, Leon. There's one game that's gonna be taking over Thursdays and Fridays, because I haven't played much of a Tenson for, Monster Hunter World. He gets it the first, and that's one away for the Pirates offense. It's that one game that was going to come out later this year. Think about it. He's got Corey Dickerson, he's 0 for 2 with a fly out and a pop out. It's the pitch by Ross, 4-7 record. Foul ball to left, strike 1. I might buy one at Denny's. Well, I got a burger and some fries last night when I got back to my love's place, but it's not bad. I ended up having a taco from Burger King and a Whopper Jr. Foul ball to right again, strike 2. Well, let me know when you're ready, Leon, if you already heard the news about Final Fantasy VIII Remake. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 2 for the Pirates. Second strikeout by Tyson Ross. Here it is one more time. But yeah, guys, Final Fantasy VIII Remake will be coming out September 3rd. I got a notification on Facebook from one of my peers, and I'm like, oh my goodness. I don't think it's going to be a bad idea if I replace that game over Monster Hunter World. But I'm not going to take anything away from Monster Hunter World, since I haven't been doing that much for Thursdays and Fridays, but it's not all that bad. Strike 1. It's BK Tacos good. Well, I had my first one last night, and it's good. It's not bad. I just think the Burger King tacos don't sound that bad than Taco Bell's, you know. Well, I checked out my notification on Facebook earlier this week. I'll tell you in a minute. And that'll be the 3rd out, and the side is retired in game 2 of 3. As we go to top of the 7th, Pirates up 4-2 in game 2 of 2. But yeah, Leon, apparently I've also had a word with Chaotic World earlier this week. He's been filling 40% of the time, but he's trying to get back to 100%, so he's going to be on a physical. He's going to be done with physical therapy in another couple months. But he did say he's going to be getting Final Fantasy VIII Remake with me. Ricardo Rodriguez begins 51st game, 5-1 record, and an ERA of 2.77. Here's the replay one more time. But yeah, Leon, Final Fantasy VIII Remake will be coming to the PS4, Xbox One, PC, and the Nintendo Switch. It will be on September 3rd. Remember, PS5. I almost said fucking 5. That doesn't come out until later next year. PS4, Xbox One, PC, and the Nintendo Switch. September 3rd, 10 days before I get Borderlands 3 on the 13th. Next month. Fly ball to straight center field. And he makes the catch, 1 away. You guys have the idea. I also want Alice to come by too. Here comes Grayson Grenier. He's 1 for 2 with a single in the 3rd. But yeah, Final Fantasy VIII Remake, PS4, PC, Xbox One, and Switch. But I, for one, am going to be getting my hands on it, and that will be taking over. Monster Hunter World's spot for Thursdays and Fridays. I'm telling you. And Leon, and tell you something else, Leon. Do you think it won't be a problem at this point? Ball 1. Now remember, I'm also getting Borderlands 3 on the 13th, so that'll be taking over Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Even though I've been fucking Borderlands 2 twice. I've been that game twice, so I don't need to worry about it a whole lot, you know. But it's all good. It's not a problem at all. Foul ball to right, strike 2. Grayson Grenier is 1 for 2. Well, let me know what you guys think in the chat. Swing and a miss. And that's out number 2 for the Tigers.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job.
He held that bat just a little too long.
Time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Here it is one more time. As the Tigers offense will bring a pinch hitter, they'll be bringing in the right fielder. Pinch hitter, John Hicks, batting .282, 12 home runs, 25 RBIs as we speak. Well, let me know what you think, buddy. And do you have any advice for my pudding, since I'm getting you a new phone charger this week? Hopefully by tonight. And my first withdrawal intact. Here comes the 0-1 by Rodriguez. Foul ball to right, strike 2. I'll check out in the chat in just a minute. Ball 1. Leon says, I played the Retro Final Fantasy VIII. The demo, never played the actual game. I played it on the one. I played the emulator for a bit, the PS1 emulator. And, okay. And what did you think? What did you think on that? Swing and a miss. And that's out number 3, and the side is retired. Game 2 of 2. But yeah, what did you think of the Final Fantasy VIII demo? Your thoughts on that? So we go to bottom of the 7th, Pirates holding on to a 4-2 lead. And the Tigers defense will be bringing in Shane Green. Shane Green making the 16th game of the season for the Tigers defense. 1-1 record, 2 saves, 4.79 ERA, and 16 strikeouts.
Now to the plate, Josh Bell. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Due up for the Pirates offense, Josh Bell. He has flown out and he has grounded out. We had the first time since your ass is finally back, Leon. The first time I've ever played Final Fantasy VIII was back. It was for the PS1 when I worked with my father. You know, I had help from him. But other than that, since it comes down to September 3rd, Chaotic World and I are going to be real busy with that. So I'll be using my walkthrough instead of doing a blind play for the series. As at this point. Ball 1. Makes a nice, strong, sturdy power charger because in the past I bought crappy ones that didn't work that good. Well, the problem with my phone, my love's cell phone, it won't fucking charge, buddy. It's like swing, strike 1. When my love and I were at the art studio at the fair a couple weeks ago, it worked fine, but okay, strike 2. But apparently, he is planning on getting a new phone this year, but I don't know when. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 2 for the Pirates. Good opportunity by the Tigers defense. So I told him, I said, I would have a stick with a minimum budget between $40 to $70 as we speak. But phone chargers don't cost that much at all. It doesn't cost that much, really. And they only cost about maybe $5 to fucking $10 at Walmart. What do you say, Leon? What do you think? Kevin Kramer is 1 for 2 with a double. Like I said, they don't cost that much at all. Ball 2. But yeah, do you have any advice for my pun? When her and I meet at the art studio this morning? Ball 3. On the pitcher spot, Ricardo Rodriguez. Comes to 3-0 by the pitcher, strike 1.
3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop.
3-1 count. Strike 2.
Now 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. And this one
Ball 4, first walk by the Tigers.
Walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Lonnie Chisenhall will get the call here as he'll hit for the
Here comes the pinch hitter, Lonnie Chisenhall, batting .214, 10 home runs, 10 RBIs, and 1 stolen base. Pirates staring at base runner first with 2 outs. Strike 1. Well, let me know what you think, Leon. I would love it if Alice would have come in the chat. I don't know when she's coming back though. It's only been a couple weeks. Ball 1. We surpassed the 1 hour limit. At least there's no fucking trouble connections though. It's not all that bad. At the very moment.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Foul ball to the home base, strike 2. But I am getting a new charger this week. I mean, by today.
1-2.
And the base runner from first goes to second. And that's ball 2. I hope not. Her phone. I hope not. Her phone port. Oh, I just think, well, let me score this a wild pitch. Well, I don't think it's the outlet, but she wants me to get that pink USB cable for her phone. Unless they have pink ones, they have nice color ones, you know. Ball 3. Tigers have given up 1 walk. On deck, starting Marte, batting .295.
Kramer at second with 2 down.
Ground ball to right center field. He gets it to first baseman, and the side is retired in game 2 of 2. Pirates leave 1. As we go to top of the 8th, Pirates are 4-2. Coming to the mound for the Pirates defense, K1 Keeler. In his 32nd game of the season, 0-1 record, 2.30 ERA. Jordy Mercer, we're going to get a little work going for the Tigers offense. He's singled in the 5th inning. He's also 1 for 3. In game 2 of 2, Keeler gets the sign. Here's the pitch to him. Strike 1. But yeah, see, once a pink USB cable that she can connect to her Straight Talk phone. Well, my charger has been working okay, by the looks of it. Ball 1. In the attendance, 17,124, excuse me. I got mixed up a little bit. Fly ball to left center field. He picks up a block, and that will be a double for the Tigers. 14th double by Jordy Mercer. Here it is one more time in the chat. Leon says, I am 39 today. Well, you're 7 years older than my pudding man. That's my good buddy. You're 7 years older than my baby is. Her and I have been together for 789 days. Most of the time. I mean, my love's going to be 33 by January 4th. And I'm going to be 27 by June 24th of next year, 2020. You know? But it won't be a problem. All in 1 count, ball 1. Metropolitans visiting the Braves 7-6. St. Louis Cardinals hosting the Marlins 2-1. The 1-1 count by Keeler. Strike 2. Tigers staring at base runner on second with no outs in game 2 of 2. Here comes the 1-2 by Keeler. Ball 2.
They come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
But if you have any advice, guys, since I'm getting my love a new charger, type it in the chat. Especially anybody for my moderators. And they pop up to foul territory to left. And that will be the first out in game 2 of 2 for the Tigers offense. Here comes first baseman Miguel Cabrera. He's 1 for 3 with a single in the 6th. Seattle Mariners hosting the Royals 6-6. But yeah, I have this one iPhone charger that's white. Well, it didn't cost that much. I had to buy that and a new outlet. The Angels visiting the Blue Jays 10-6.
second base.
Leon in the chat says, my old phone port broke, plastic piece broke off. Oh, wow. Check swing. That's strike two. Base runner from third goes to third. And that is strike two. We scored as a wild pitch. Second out one more time. Boston Red Sox visiting the Twins 6-2. So, when did that happen, Leon? Type it in the chat if you can.
Ready on 0-2.
And he struck him out. And that's out number 2 for the Tigers. First strikeout by Kiwan Keeler.
Unless something miraculous happens here, that's looking like his last at bat, and this streak's gonna go.
I mean, I've had some other broken charges that won't charge to my phone. But there's only been some of them that have not charged it. Nick Castellanos is 0 for 3 with a strikeout in the 6th. But yeah, I've had some of them have charged my phones in the past, but sometimes they worked, sometimes they do not work, you know. But it's all good. Strike one.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
But it happens. Comes the 0-1 by Keeler. Game 2 of 2. Ground ball to left. He gets it to first, and the side is retired. Tigers lead 1. As we go to bottom in the 8th, Pirates up 4-2. 2 up for the Pirates offense. Starring Marte. He's 1 for 3 with a single in the 5th. He gives the sign. Here's the pitch by Green. Ball 1. I mean, my love recommends wants me to get her a USB cable for her phone at $3, but I don't know. Check swing, strike 2. I mean, do you think it sounds a possibility? I mean, do you think it would be a possibility or not really? Looking for the out, Green. And he struck him out. And that's the first out for the Pirates. Second strikeout by Shane Green. Colin Moran is 0 for 3 for ground out in the 5th. Gets signed. Here's the pitch by Green. Check swing, strike 1. Just don't buy a $3-1. They don't work right. I mean, the ones that would work right is Walmart, Dollar General. I haven't checked Dollar General.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Are there any thoughts on the Dollar General charges? I mean, they cost anything that has a minimum amount. And that would be a single for the Pirates. What do you think? Here comes second baseman Adam Fraser. He's 0 for 3 for ground out in the 6th. Pirates staring at base runner first with 1 out. Here's the pitch by Green. Strike 1. Game 2 of 2 from the weekends and on the weekends.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Strike 2.
In there, 1-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much.
Todd Fraser's 0 for 3.
It didn't bite him.
Working for the punch out and the
Ball 2. And the base runner from first goes to second for the Pirates offense. He'll be scored as a wild pitch. Check it out one more time. 8 inches, 81 miles per hour.
And I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
But yeah, do you have a particular reason why I would not get? They don't want me to get the $3-1. That's ball 3. Tigers have given up 1 walk.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the
Fly ball to right center field, and he makes the catch, and that's out number 2 for the Pirates offense. Boston Red Sox visiting the Twins 6-2. Here comes Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 3 for strikeout in the 6th. St. Green still on the mound for the Tigers offense.
First offering on
Here's the
way.
pitch to him. Strike one.
And he'll take strike
Big
one.
Lots size work okay.
93 that time.
But the phone that I've had, like did I have right now, I've had it for a year and a half, and it only has a corner scratch, but not on the screen. That's the black part, and a hit by a Pitts.
Pretty good.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away.
Take it out one more time. All right, I'll be here, buddy. Keep it going, guys. Tweet out the live stream, let people know that we are live, paying it forward, and being rewarded. As much as we can gather from anything.
Here's Gregory.
The hashtag I am a creator group.
Fastball in there at the knees for strike one. So far,
Gregory
2 for
Polanco
3
is
in
2
this
for 3 with a home run and a double in game 2 of 2. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
That one, he's in control.
Leon will be back, guys. I wish I'll tell my top moderator after I get a sour going that Leon came and sat today. But that's good. And I'm also still expecting Alice to show up. If not, maybe this weekend.
And to keep the
We'll
game
see.
close, here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it missed.
See how it pulls through a little bit.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone.
I'll be at the art studio with my pun
He was
later
able to
this morning.
on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Lifted in the
Fly
air
ball to center field. Straight center field.
his tracks.
And he makes the catch, and the side is retired. Time is running out for the Tigers offense.
As they can't add to their
As we go to top of the ninth, Pirates holding on to a 4-2 lead. Coming to the mound for the Pirates defense, Felipe Vasquez, 23rd game this season, 15 saves, 2-2 record, 4.50 ERA, and 29 strikeouts. Due up for the Tigers offense, Kristen Stewart. He's 0 for 3 with a pop out in the 6th. Let's see what he can do with this Tigers offense in the series finale. Vasquez gives the sign. Here's the pitch, strike 1.
No balls and 1 strike.
Kristen Stewart's 0 for 3. Set out to Victor and Ashley doing the check out that channel. They're doing Spiral 2 for the PS4. Coming out of the collection. Comes Vasquez again, 0 for 1 count. Foul ball to right, strike 2. Ball 1.
Good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the ball.
Chicago. Well, we'll be alright. We'll get a new sizer today, though. Swing and a miss. Held that bat just a little too long, and that's the first out for the Tigers.
Closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces. Everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to
Here comes Diego Goodwin. We're going to start something in. He's 1 for 3 with a single.
shut a game down.
Vasquez gives a sign in the series finale, and the pitch, strike 1. Metropolitans visiting the Braves, 8-6. Nico Goodwin is 1 for 3. But Vasquez gives a sign. The 0-1 count. Fly ball to center field.
On the move is Polanco.
Not expecting that, and that's out number 2 for the Tigers. Time is running out short. Last chance for the Tigers offense. Marky Montauk, 1 for 3 for 2 runs shot in the 5th.
2 out here in the 9th.
He wants a big hit from Vasquez from the Pirates defense in game 2 of 2. Here's the pitch by Vasquez. Ball 1. Athletics over the Orioles 2-1. Ball 2. Remember, guys, I work 3 to 11 today, 2 to 11 tomorrow, then I'm off the weekend with my pudding. So it'll be all good to go. Ball 3. Tigers have given up 1 walk. On deck, Grayson Grenier is batting 174. So remember, guys, I'm going to be paying my phone bill this week, and then I'm going to get my love a new charger. Here comes the 3-0 count by Vasquez. Strike one.
The call there, 3-1.
Cleveland Indians visiting the Rangers 3-1. Vasquez gives a sign. Here comes the 3-1. Fly ball to center field, and that might do it. And he makes the catch, and the Tigers lose the second game. As the Pirates go on to win, it's 4-2. Pirates go on to win 4-2 in the series finale, game 2 of 2. The Tigers go down to 31-42 this season. There's still plenty of time for them to get some wins on the board, the same with the others. But at least they have the good news by the Pirates. As you guys can see, Pirates had 6 hits, Tigers had 7. Pirates go on to win 4-2. Tigers are down to 31-42 this season. It's still plenty of time for any team to catch up, most of the time, as we speak. As we simulate the other scores, simulate the day off in a little bit. But with the other scores, the Houston Astros rebound, going up to 46-29 over the Reds, down to 48-25. 8-5, 9 hits and 1 error. McClough with his 9th win. Asuno's 25th save of the season for the Astros. The New York Yankees going up to 40-35 over the Rays, down to 36-39. 4-3 with 10 hits. About a Salmon with his very first win of the season. Oakland Athletics going up to 45-31 over the Orioles, 2-1, 6 hits. Trevino with his 7th win of the season. The San Diego Padres going up to 29-46 over the Brewers, 3-2 with 8 hits. Stardom with his 3rd win. Castell with his very first save of the season. Kansas City Royals going up to 39-35 over the Mariners, 11-6, 18 hits. McCarthy with his 2nd win. Hill with his 20th save of the seasen. Washington Nationals has settled a good game with the Phillies, going up to 41-33, sending the Phillies down to 43-31. 4-2 with 6 hits and 2 errors. Doolittle with 2nd win of the season. The Angels get a win over the Blue Jays, going up to 37-38, sending the Blue Jays down to 39-35. 10-6 with 11 hits, paying out the 7th win of the season. Metropolitans going up to 30-45 of the season, sending the Braves down to 33-43. 8-6 with 10 hits. Diaz with his 3rd win. Familia with his 13th save of the season. Texas Rangers going up to 33-41 over the Indians, 5-3 with 9 hits and 3 errors. Mon with 2nd win of the season. Chicago White Sox had a good game with the Cubs, going up to 44-30, sending the Cubs down to 46-27, 4-2 with 8 hits and 2 errors. Herrera with his 4th win. Nate Jones with a 20th save of the season. Boston Red Sox going up to 46-31 over the Twins, down to 37-36 of the season. 8-4 with 14 hits and 1 error. Porcel with his 8th win. Barnes with his 25th save of the season. Miami Marlins going up to 36-37 over the Cardinals, down to 38-36 of the season. 3-2 with 8 hits. Urena with his 8th win. Streckenrider with his 7th save of the season. The Diamondbacks going up to 35-40 over the Rockies, down to 41-34. 3-2 with 7 hits. Avery Bradley with his 3rd win. The LA Dodgers pull through, going up to 42-33 over the Giants, 6-2 with 11 hits. Stripling with his 5th win. Jansen with his 25th save of the season. As the Tigers will be throwing their day off, perhaps. The Texas Rangers going up to 34-41 over the Indians, 11-3, 8 hits and 1 error. Farrell with 4th win of the season for the Rangers. The Rockies get a win of going up to 42-34, set up the Diamondbacks 3-0, 7 hits and 1 error. Marquez with his 5th win of the season. Houston Astros going up to 47-29 over the set up the Yankees, down to 40-36 with 8-0 with 11 hits. Greg Cole with his 9th win of the season. Philadelphia Phillies going up to 44-31. Set up the Nationals down to 41-34. 4-0 with 8 hits. Paventa with third win. David Robinson with 17th save of the season. Blue Jays going up to 40-35 over the Angels, 8-7, 10 hits and 1 error. Let me know if you guys are still in the chat. Type 1 in the chat if you guys are still here. Leon, Alice, or anybody. Guys, let me know. Pay it forward and be rewarded. Never ask any support back afterwards. The beginning till the end of the I Am a Creator community, as you guys can see. 8-7 Blue Jays, 10 hits and 1 error. Law with his very first win of the season. Cardinals win a perfect game over the Marlins, going up to 39-36. 1-0 with 5 hits. Gumber with his first win. Miller with his 23rd save of the season. Metropolitans upset the Cubbies, going up to 31-45, sending the Cubs down to 46-28. 5-2 with 12 hits. DeGrom with his 7th win. Familiar with his 14th save of the season. Brewers going up to 32-43 over the Reds, down to 48-26. 7-5 with 16 hits. Claudio with his 5-0 record. Hatter with his 11th save of the season. Minnesota Twins going up to 38-36 over the Royals, down to 39-36. 4-1. 11 hits and 1 error. Romero with his 4th win. Rogers with his 8th save of the season. Rays going up to 37-39 over the Athletics, down to 45-32. Final score 4-1, 17 hits and 1 error. Well with his 3rd win. Alvarado with his 18th save of the season. Seattle Mariners going up to 30-49 over the Orioles, down to 28-49. 5-1 with 9 hits. As you guys can see in the chat. Hernandez with his 6th win of the season. And the Dodgers going up to 43-33 over the Giants, 3-1 with 9 hits. Clayton Kershaw with his 9th win, and Jensen, and Jensen with his 26th save of the season. So the Tigers have lost 2 straight. The Tigers will be on the road to take on the Cleveland Indians in Cleveland, and that will be this weekend. Most likely. As we double check the standings, the Tigers are falling apart a little bit, losing 2 games, as they are only 6.5 games behind the Twins. Tigers are 31-42 this season. The Twins are 38-36. They have a 6.5 lead over the Tigers. White Sox got a win back, going up to 44-30, as they are 5.5 games over the Royals, down to 39-36. So anything, I'm expecting a change between a couple of these teams, most likely. Astros win 2 games, going up to 47-29, as they are 2.5 games over the Athletics, down to 45-32. Rangers have won 2 games, going up 34-41 of the season. So far as we speak from the weekends, and on the weekends, as you guys can see. As they're only 2.5 games behind the Angels, as we speak. As we look at the American League wildcard race, Athletics, Blue Jays, Yankees, Royals, Twins, bottomless, Orioles, Mariners, Indians, Tigers. Tigers still have time. Rangers, Rays, Angels, and the Twins. Going down below extra. Phillies got the only win, going up to 44-31. 3 games ahead over the Nationals. Losses between Nationals, Marlins, and the Braves. Metropolitans have won 2 games, going up to 31-45 of the season record. The Reds have fallen apart, 2 consecutive game losses with the Reds and the Cubs. Reds are down to 48-26. They still have a 2-game lead over the Cubs, down to 46-28. But the Pirates killed the Tigers, having a 7 wins in a row, going up to 34-29. It's only 4 games behind the Cardinals. The Pittsburgh Pirates looking to continue the 7-game win this season, this weekend. And the Brewers got a win back as well. Dodgers have won 3 games, going up to 43-33, ahead by 1 game over the Rockies, surpassing to get the National League West back. 3-game scare by the Giants, down to 31-43. Padres get a win back, going up to 29-46. Dodgers looking to continue the 3 wins skid. We'll see how that one goes. As we look into the National League wildcard race, guys, let me hit my eye again. As I'm pretty tired since I've been up since almost a little after 7 this morning. Getting my first withdrawal today, but it won't be a problem. Cubs, Rockies, Nationals, Cardinals, Marlins, Pirates, Padres, Mets, Giants, Brewers, Braves. As it goes down below, as you guys can see in the middle on the top of your screen. The Red Sox going up to 46-31. They're 5 games ahead over the Blue Jays, 5.5 games over the Yankees. I'm telling you. So far, the Blue Jays and the Yankees want to get back in the series with the other teams, which is the Red Sox. Remember, they won 6 games out of the last 10. Orioles have lost 2 games, down to 28-49. So there might be a surprising thing at the end if the Blue Jays or the Yankees can get back in the winning series with anything in general. But we'll see what happens this weekend. The Tigers can get a win back as soon as they can. Remember, the record is 31-42. So we'll see how that goes from there completely. And that's going to do it. There's still plenty of time for most of the teams to get back into the winning ways, as I'll tell you in a moment. Okay, guys. Alright, guys. That's going to do it. Tigers lost the series finale against the Pirates 4-2. Pirates won the first one 7-5. But there were a couple of close games, but not even a blowout or anything. The Tigers will be going to Cleveland to take on the Indians, so hopefully get a win there and get back to what they're doing. Remember, the Tigers are now 31-42 this season, so they can change quite a bit. They have good players. Miguel Cabrera, Nick Castellanos, some of the good players that are on that hot streak. With that 20-game winning streak 20-game hitting streak by Miguel Cabrera. But we'll see what happens going on this weekend. Tomorrow morning, I don't think I'm going to be live anymore today, since I will be at the art studio most of the time. So I am making my return to be my top moderator. But I will tell her that, Leon. I'll let you know. I'll let you know in the morning. Remember, guys, I work 3 to 11 today, 2 to 11 tomorrow. Then I'm off this weekend, so I'll be able to do the entire time. If you guys want to catch more MLB 19, you guys will get a new episode this weekend. I don't think it's going to be tomorrow, so I'll be doing Monster Hunter World, most likely. Give that a run until I get Final Fantasy 8 Remake. That'll be September 3rd. Borderlands 3 will be September 13th, coming up next month in a couple weeks. Make sure you smash the like button, guys. If anybody has a Facebook and a Twitter account, you guys will also get new episodes of Borderlands 2 next week. I have to get back on it soon. If anybody has a Facebook and a Twitter account, tweet it out, say a comment, add it to a playlist. Because the more people we bring in, guys, like the new supporters that were in James Cox's live stream, the more we all grow, win, and make a great difference. Like I said, the more people we bring in, the more we all grow together, and all of us can make a difference using the hashtag #IamACreator. It goes hashtag pay it forward. The more we bring in, the more we can make a difference. To tweet it out on Facebook and Twitter. Remember, we watch our videos in full. We like the videos, we tweet them out, share them, we add them to a playlist, and the last ruling that's in that book, Philosophy of the I Am a Creator Community, is we comment down below if it's a loving, caring, and sharing, which it has to be most of the time. And we never ask anything back in return. If you guys have any questions, type it in the chat. I want to say thank you to Leon for stopping by. Hopefully you can come in the chat in the morning tomorrow when I get a new episode from Thursdays and Fridays. That will be Monster Hunter World or a new episode of Uncharted. Lost Legacy for episode 2. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it. Thank you, Leon, for stopping by. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Tigers are now 31-42. With you guys to get a new episode this weekend. So keep that in mind for me. Be good to one another, be kind to one another, and love one another. And I'll see you guys in the morning. I won't be live anymore today, so I'll be at the art studio most of the time with my pudding. If you guys have any questions, any comments, comment down below once this episode is over. Like I said, be good to one another, be kind to one another, and love one another. Pay it forward and be rewarded. Never ask anything back in return. And I'll see you guys in the morning. You guys have a good day. And be careful and drink plenty of water, as good as you can be.